What if talk intimacy is part of the problem and physical intimacy needs to start taking a more central stage to our relationships? In Esther Perel's third chapter of Mating in Captivity, she's talking about how intimacy has been feminized and that intimacy has been largely shaped by talk and discursive processes. So everything has to be about what we're exchanging in words rather than this emphasis on physicality, which men are much stronger at. And women have the advantage in this discursive talk intimacy, but women can be learning from men in this regard. And she says that talk intimacy basically inhabits women when this physical intimacy can be more liberating. While a lot has been written about the aggressive manifestations of male sexuality, Esther Perel argues that it's not sufficiently appreciated that the erotic realm can also offer men a restorative experience for their tender side. So the body is our mother tongue, she writes, and for many men it remains the only language for closeness that still hasn't been spoiled. Through sex, men can experience the pure pleasures of connection without having to compress their hard to articulate needs into words. She writes that many women have difficulty recognizing these other languages for closeness, and as a result, the pressure is often put on the non-talker, so the men, not the talker, to become more versatile. On to describe this husband and wife couple. One was English and she was Japanese, and neither of them spoke the same language. And they learned to speak through their body and through physical gestures, and that was a huge success in their relationship and their long-term marriage. And she goes on to talk about this insisting on talk intimacy can become an intrusion rather than closeness. We're confusing intimacy with control, and it can turn into this kind of covert surveillance over our partners. And finally, she addresses this supremacy of talk, so this insistence on talk intimacy, arguing that it can deny the capacity of expressiveness to the female body. So she's saying that women need to do more of what men are doing already. She talks about women having to fight against this Madonna whore dichotomy constantly, and how this fight is actually keeping us kind of separated from our physical liberation.